Welcome back, heroes, to another guide of Fortnite Battle Royale. In today's guide, we'll be learning about the various guns and items in the game. So let's not waste any more time and get right into the video. So, to first start off, I'm just going to let you know that there are various different classes of guns. Submachine guns, assault rifles, pistols, shotties, snipers, launchers, explosives. You got the minigun and the crossbow. And then we also have items. You got the healing items, which are your mini shields, your shield potions, your slurp juice, chug, bandages, and your med kit. You have spike traps, launch pads, bushes, and campfire. And I'm going to go through all of these items and help you guys understand each one much better, what they are, how to use them, and yeah, all of that stuff. So let's go. And to not bore you guys, I'm gonna have a background gameplay in there. It's not the best gameplay, but that'll just be there for your entertainment purposes. Before I talk about the guns, you have to understand the rarity. So, and these are color coordinated. You have your common, which is gray, uncommon, which is green, rare, which is blue, epic, which is purple, and legendary, which is orange. So you have three types of assault rifles. You got the fully automatic M16 Gold assault rifle, the fully automatic SCAR, and the burst semi-automatic burst rifle. And so we're gonna start off by talking about the M16. So here I made a quick picture of the M16 that shows you the three different kinds there are. You got the common, the uncommon, and the rare. And you have their damage per second, which goes from 165 to 182, and a damage ranging from 30 to 33 depending on which version or rarity you find in the game. Next we have the scoped assault rifle, which comes in two variations, the rare and the epic, and based on their damage per second it's only 81 to 84, which with a damage range of 23 and 24. This gun you would think is good for long range, however it's not. There are better alternatives. Whenever you find this gun in the game, my suggestion is just let go of it. Don't even waste space for it, unless you do have space. However, the gun itself is not that powerful, at least in my opinion. We also got the Burst Assault Rifle, which comes in three variations, common, uncommon, and rare, with a DPS ranging from 110 to actually 122. That 129 is a typo. We have a damage of 27 to 30. So this gun is good for long range. Finally, we have the last type of assault rifle, which is the SCAR, and this gun is actually the best gun in the game. Of course, the legendary version, you can see the damage per second goes from a range of 193 to 198 with a damage of 35 and 36. This is obviously the gun you're striving to get, since it does the most damage at the fastest rate. The gun is good at all range of combats, whether it be close range, mid range, or long range. Let's move on to our submachine guns. All of the submachine guns found in the game are good or only meant to use for close range combat, so they're not that great for far distance fights. So let's start off with the suppressed submachine gun, which goes from common to rare with a DPS of 153 to 171 and a damage of 17 to 19. We also have our tactical submachine guns, which are kind of like burst rifles, which they shoot in bursts. Um, you go from uncommon to epic with a damage of range of 208 to 234 and a damage of 16 to 18. Once again, this gun is only meant for close combat, so try not to use it at a far range because it's not going to do you any good. Moving on to another close combat classic gun, we got our pistols, which our first one is just a regular pistol, which once again goes from common to rare, a DPS ranging from 155 to 169, and a damage of 23 to 25. These pistols are actually really powerful because they honestly fire as fast as you can shoot. So if you have a fast trigger finger and you can aim well, I would highly suggest a pistol for close combat range because you can do a lot of damage at a fast pace. Try it out, see if you like it. Then we got our suppressed pistol, which DPS of 76 to 189, a damage of 26 to 28. Keep in mind, pistols are actually not only amazing for close combat, you could use them for long distance to get a couple shots off. Just make sure your aim is right. We also have our revolvers, which go from common to rare, a DPS of 49 to 54, a damage of 54 to 60. Revolvers are actually very powerful guns. However, due to the reload time, um, it can be very hard to use them in a fight because you only get one shot. Then you gotta. It's not you don't reload. I believe you cock it, and it takes time. So if you have a bad aim, you will lose the fight. Moving on, we got two types of shotguns in this game. You got the pump shotgun, which does a damage per second of 63 to 67 and a damage of 90 to 95. Pump shotguns are actually very powerful. If you get a headshot, you will one shot kill the individual. So what a lot of Fortnite players do, they tend to have two of these pump shotguns in their inventory, and they would shoot one, switch to the next one, shoot, and switch back and shoot. This negates the reload time and makes the gun very powerful. However, coming soon, there will be an update that nerfs this, and double pump action will no longer work. And double pump action is pretty much what I just said, where you have two shotguns, you have the two pump shotguns, and you switch between the two, allowing you to shoot faster. Because of the reload time of these shotguns, if you miss a shot, it can be hard to survive a fight if the other guy has something like a tactical shotgun because they can shoot twice as fast as you can shoot one. However, if your aim is really good, these pump shotgun can be very powerful. Just it's personal preference between whether you want to use this shotgun or the one I'm about to talk about right now. So the next shotgun we have is a tactical shotgun, which shoots a little bit faster than the pump shotgun. It is much easier to use, so if you're a beginner, definitely opt for this one. I personally opt for this shotgun just because it is much easier to shoot with. If you miss a shot, you can shoot again much faster than you would with a pump shotgun, and that could make the difference between winning and losing a fight. So this shotgun's damage per second ranges from 101 to 111 with a damage of 67 to 74. Uh, my personal preference and my recommendation is to definitely start off with using this tactical shotgun because it'll be much better. Whenever you're in a close range combat, you always want to take out a shotgun because shotguns are the most powerful close range weapon in the game. Uh, definitely much. I mean, you will like pistols and those other close range guns that I talked about. They're really good. But if you're not that great at shooting a pistol or you don't have a fast fire rate, go with a shotgun. You know what? Everyone goes with a shotgun. Just at the end of the day, it is personal preference, but I highly recommend using a shotgun and just when you're in a close range combat, quickly switch to your shotgun and start fighting. Next in line, we got our sniper rifles, which are, of course, the best type of gun to use in a long range fight. Um, you have two sniper rifles. You got the bolt action sniper rifle, which you shoot once, then it has to reload. And you have your semi automatic sniper, which you can shoot rapidly. However, with the bolt action sniper, it does much more damage than the semi automatic sniper. And with the bolt sniper, you can actually one shot kill someone, whereas you can't do that with the semi-automatic sniper. So let's get into the damage per second of both the guns. So the bolt sniper does a uh, damage per second of 35 to 38 with a damage of 105 to 116. And as you can see, if they don't have a shield or anything, that is enough to one-shot them. And as you can see, the semi-automatic sniper has a damage per second of 76 to 79 with an individual damage of 63 to 66. And clearly that's not enough to one shot kill anyone. Next we got the minigun. Oh man, this gun right here is a beast. So the minigun, obviously you got the epic legendary 204 to DPS is actually the same, 204 204, damage is the same. I believe the magazine size is the thing that is actually different. But anyways, the minigun, the best use for it would be to destroy down people's buildings. Other than that, honestly, I don't see much of a use for it. Um, it is definitely amazing to break down people's buildings and whatnot. We also have two launchers in this game. We got the rocket, which goes from rare to legendary, DPS of 83 to 91, and damage of 110 to 121. mainly used to destroy down buildings. You can also use it to just shoot it at people and get quick kills with them. Just make sure you don't shoot yourself and accidentally kill yourself and the guy with you, because I've seen many people do that. Actually, at the end of this game, one guy does that. And then you have your grenade launcher, which does a DPS of 100 to 110, with a damage of 100 to 110 as well. Um, so once again, used to destroy down building, or you can even shoot it at people and try to kill them. Just note that grenade launchers have uh, the grenade in them do bounce, so just keep in mind of that. We have our crossbow, which has a rare and epic version of damage per second of 45 to 48 with a damage of 75 to 79. Gun can be used for both long range and close range. It's definitely meant for long range. However, it's not that great of a weapon. You can use it to have fun with, but if you do find better guns, I highly suggest switching it out for them. Next, we'll talk about the various different bombs or explosives in the game that you can find. You got the boogie bomb, the smoke grenade, the grenade, and the newest addition, the impulse grenade. The boogie bomb, when you throw it at yourself, your teammates, or enemies, it has a close range, and whoever's in the range will start dancing. So you can throw at your enemy, make them dance, and you have 5 seconds to kill them off before they stop dancing and they'll attack you. You have your smoke grenade, which obviously you know makes a smoky area around a certain radius. The grenade, which is pretty much like any other grenade, just explosive, blows shit up. You got the impulse grenade, which is actually very fun to use. You throw it, and anyone in its range will get launched a certain distance away. So if you are fighting someone on a mountain, throw it at them and throw them off that mountain to get a quick kill. There are also various different items you can get in the game, which include health items, traps, launchers, jump pads, sorry, and whatnot. So let's go right into the health items. You got the med kit, the bandages, chug, shield, mini shield, and slurp juice. So starting from top left, your med kit will heal you 100% of your health. Your bandages will only heal you 25 per bandage, I believe, and can only heal you to a maximum of 75 health. Chug will heal you up fully your both your health and your shield, so you get 100 health and 100 shield. The shield potion on the bottom left will heal 50 shield, and it has no limit. So obviously when you reach 100 you can't take any other one. The mini shield can only heals you 25 per potion, but can only heal you up to 50 shield. So if you already have 50 shield, you cannot take another mini shield. The slurp juice will heal you, I believe it's 25 shield and 25 health, and you can take that at any point of your, as long as you have some damage done to you, you can take it and drink it. One quick recommendation about your mini shield and your big shield is if you land in an area and you know there's no one, absolutely no enemies there, and you find a big shield, don't take it right away. Search the place, loot the rest of the area to find the mini shield, because if you do happen to find a mini shield, then drink the mini shield to get you that 50 health, 50 shield, and then drink the big shield. However, if you do the reverse and you find the big shield and then you drink it, and then you loot the rest of the place and find a mini shield, those mini shields you can't take them unless you're under 50 shield. And in that case, it's pretty much you could have had 100 shield, whereas if you didn't wait, you only get 50. A few other items you can get in the game are the campfire, the spike trap, a bush, and the launch pad. The campfire is used to 3-drop it, and when you're near the campfire, it will heal up your health. I believe it's 25 or 50 points. I could be wrong. Spike trap, you can set it on walls, roofs, grounds, and when an enemy walks over it, they will get hit with spikes and die. Your bush, you get, when you use it, you have a bush surrounding you, and you can use it to hide yourself. That's up to you if you want to. And finally, my favorite is a launch pad, which you drop it, you jump on it, and you will launch into the air, and you can take out your glider. Now I'm just going to give you guys an ideal setup that you guys want. So the most ideal setup you want for end game is to have a shotgun. So that you like to have a tactical shotgun or a pump shotgun. Just get a shotgun and try to get the best rarity. An assault rifle, whether that's burst, scar, or an M16. Once again, the scar is the best in the game, so you want to obviously strive to get the scar, but if you can't find a scar, just have an assault rifle with you. Next, you want a type of launcher. Once again, the best launcher would be an RPG, would be the most preferable. You want a sniper rifle, the bolt action, for in case the people are far away from you at the end game. And you want a healing item, whether that's a slurp juice, a chug chug. Chug chug would actually be the best choice. Bandages, med kit, any of the health items, you're going to want to have at least one of them. You could obviously change your setup around, have two healing stuff, or whatnot, but that's all up to you. This is just my personal preference of what I think you should have at the end game. If you made it this far into the video, smash that like button so I know you're there. Don't forget to subscribe to show your support and turn on notification to know when my next videos are. Thank you for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Your hero signing out.